I saw an interesting post. It was talking about whether or not somebody needs to hear an explanation or a correction for certain terms that they might be comfortable using at the beginning. For example, I don't want to lift weights that are heavy. I want to get toned. I just want to tone up. You know, you and I can have that conversation about, okay, well, tone isn't a thing. It's either you're building muscle or you're not. It's either you're getting stronger or you're not, and da-da-da-da-da. But do we have to go through that whole spiel with a client who's brand new, who's pretty novice to this entire world of training and the gym life and gym culture and so on? Or can we, because we know exactly what they mean. So it's more of a question of, okay, do we acknowledge that? Do they make them feel safe and comfortable so that this space is something that they can feel that they can communicate with us and not feel like we're always saying the wrong thing, not feel like we're messing up or we're doing, all that stuff matters. Even when we're giving an assessment initially, are we saying all these areas where you're weak, all these areas where you can't do this or you're deficient here and there? Or are we saying, well, okay, you know what? Instead of saying this is weak, let's say, well, we're going to get this stronger. Huge difference just in that one line alone. Weakness versus strength. We're playing to somebody's strengths and we're talking about stuff that's going to make them feel better about themselves and make them encouraged to continue coming in. So that communication aspect with clients and working with clients in that regard, how we approach programming, if they're afraid of heavier weights, how do we bring that into the picture? Maybe we start talking about things from a body weight perspective. Maybe we use a TRX or some kind of suspension training so they get used to handling heavier loads, and then we go for something quantifiable like that 30-pound, 50-pound dumbbell for the squat or whatever it is. So all those different approaches are things that I like to employ, I like to use, and they can make a client feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is meet people where they are at. It's, if I see this a lot now, especially now as social medias continue to grow and evolve, and anybody can cherry pick research and claim that they're an evidence trainer, whatever it is. We could rant on that all day. And if you're speaking above what somebody can understand, they're going to tune you out. It doesn't matter how smart you are. It's about having your language be the first level of communication. Well, not just your body language is going to be the first level, but the second level is actually the words that you choose. And it could be, hey, I'm going to tone up. Awesome. That's phenomenal. Let's build on that. We understand exactly what they mean. And then going to the point where we're employing the right strategies in order to do that, and then gradually educating somebody so they get to the point where, oh, that's what the difference is. Okay, now I understand what I see on social media when somebody says, don't say tone. That way you don't come off like an asshole, but you can actually communicate directly at a level that people understand.
Did you find this helpful? If so, pound that like button and hit subscribe. Now, if you want a free copy of our Chiseled Muscle Cheat Sheet, the no BS way to help you lose body fat and build lean muscle in 90 days, make sure that you go to the description below and download your free copy. Any questions, drop them in the comments, and can't wait to see you with the next video.